Good morning, YouTube. Today is March 24th, Friday. Last Friday in March, but we got a long month here, so I think next Friday is last Friday. Welcome, everyone. We got a huge guest for you today, as you can see. Welcome, Trish, Tom, Anthony. Happy Friday to everyone.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Trisha, I want to welcome you as the first official real estate guest we've had on the show. We're now 18 episodes in, 2 a week. Do the math. Took us 9 weeks to get you to wrangle a real estate professional. So hopefully this starts to snowball. We want agents out of your office, out of any office, really to come in, kind of give a self-plug, talk about the world out there, their buyers, their sellers, their listings. So we really appreciate it.
Thank you. Honored. First guest. I didn't realize I was the first. This is a big deal.
It is. And unlike most real estate agents, you were right on time. So that's good.
Thank you.
Perfect. We appreciate that. And I know it's a busy weekend for everyone in Berkshire. You're heading out to the Vegas here within the next 48 hours. So I know you got to mentally and physically prepare for that. So we will keep it quick for you this morning.
Thank you.
So first things first, congratulations to all the award winners with Berkshire. It is the national convention. I wish we get to go. We went to Louisville last year. That was awesome. We don't get to go to Vegas this year, but have a lot of fun. I know it's a big experience, and hopefully the franchise brings home some national numbers that we are excited about.
Yeah, it's a great event. It's always inspiring, and they do so much, and our company does so much. They do a great cocktail hour on Sunday night, for the folks from our branch, from our franchise. So it's exciting. It's a huge event. And you get to meet people all over the country. So it's great.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to be an award-winning agent to go, right? If you were a newer agent to the company and you wanted to kind of figure everything out, you could go out and go if you wanted, correct?
Yeah, exactly. So one of them, our Alicia Pittman, is joining on her own, flying solo and just doing it. So excited for her to have this experience. You do not. I mean, it's encouraging to go if you're not an award winner, so you can get yourself on that stage. And that's usually these events. That's the drive too. I mean, there's a lot of great education, but I want to be on that stage. And that's usually the message that you leave with.
I actually had lunch with a top agent out of your office last week, and they were talking about one of the first conventions they went to. They had an opportunity to meet with the top agent out of Berkshire that year, and that one meeting turned their entire career around and set everything up for them. So I thought that was a pretty cool story, and I think National's awesome. So again, congratulations to everyone, and keep it under control out there, Trisha. We need you back in the office next week, okay?
God, I'm not a gambler. I'll come back with a couple of coins. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Now, next, I kind of wanted to throw it around the room because we all have, we're all affiliated with Berkshire. We all have our individual managers. I'm lucky enough that Trish is my manager I get to work with. So, Anth, we'll let you go first. Do you have any questions for Trish, or how do you work with your manager on a day-to-day basis? Just throw it to you.
So good morning, Trish.
Morning. Good to see you, Anthony.
You too. So as far as the office itself, when it comes from a loan officer standpoint, what do you find most beneficial in your partner as far as a loan officer? Yeah.
And, I was pondering what you folks were going to ask and what we're going to talk about. And I'm thrilled to have this plug. Ryan and I are partners in our office, just like teams have their partners in their team. Supportive with listing agents, with his Matterport, direct mail campaigns. He's always willing to partner with them to offset now, I understand, but that's okay. We're making it work. But he attends every meeting, whether he's on Zoom or in person. And honestly, Ryan is short, sweet, to the point, keeps it light, keeps it fun, and just presents such great information, keeps his finger on the pulse of the market. We have done a lot of trainings, Anthony, to write a stronger offer. And where does Ryan come in? Obviously, being the buyer's agent, mortgage piece. And, there's more to that 14 pages than just the dollar. There's so many other pieces. And, Ryan's always willing to write his love letter because we're not allowed to write them. So he keeps that vanilla and generic. But he's so supportive in every way. He hosts open houses, I've heard, through the grapevine. So he's there to help you with cost sheets or whatever, just to be there. Events, amazing. We get the West Penn wagon, and he's always standing by myself and other agents for their events. So I couldn't ask for a better partner in this business. I really couldn't. And I've done this for a while. So hats off to my guy.
Awesome. And that wagon is loved.
I know the West Penn wagon is a great name. I used to call it the Mobile Mortgage Center, but I think I'm switching the name to the West Penn wagon.
The West Penn wagon. It comes fully equipped and stocked always. Music, TV. I'm not a sports nut, but he is, so he's always ready to go. Yeah, and our last event, our pumpkin patch, was through the roof. Yes, thank goodness weather cooperated, but it drew in our crowd, right, Bud? It was amazing.
Absolutely. Man, this became a Ryan show. I love today. This is amazing. Tom, any other questions for Trish? This is great.
I've just been taking notes, seeing what a successful loan officer does do within an office. So I could take these back to my offices that I cover. Hopefully those managers appreciate that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come up with a wagon for my offices. So I might have to rent out yours. You're renting yours out right now, right?
Absolutely. RVshare.com, free plug if you need to rent a wagon. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, the RV can come out to any office if it's needed for anyone, for sure. But I think it's just what Trish is saying. We are a team. We need to work together. Communication is key. Whenever agents are in the trenches writing that offer, it always seems to be coming, late at night or in the weekends. And it's important that they can get a hold of us. And, even if it's a question of what's the down payment or what's the interest rate, for this file, if they can't get a hold of us, they can't then do their job, or maybe they struggle with the information or aren't too sure about it or have to wait to the next morning. And we all know in this market, if you wait to the next morning, that puppy may be gone. So I think all of us, we try our best to be available as much as possible. We wake up just like your agents wake up to sell houses. We wake up to do mortgages every day. This is what we do, and we do pride ourselves on that. So, Trish, I appreciate all the kind words. That's very nice of you. And if someone
want to plug about our Catapult program.
I don't know if we can talk about the Catapult program.
All right. Okay.
No,
well, I'm super excited what we're doing with it, but okay, we'll leave that for another show or another meeting.
They're going to have to go to catapultpittsburgh.com or their website to check that out, and then come back and talk to us.
Maybe we could get somebody on here next week from Catapult as a guest.
Yeah, that'd be great. So if anyone's out there from Catapult, reach out to us.
I want to throw a quick plug in for Rethink as well. I know a lot of my agents in my offices do the Rethink Council, and going off of the Vegas topic discussion, not everybody is able to make it out there. So the next Rethink meeting in the next couple of weeks is going to be a panel discussing what happened at the convention for people back here in Pittsburgh. So I think that may be beneficial too for agents to take a look at.
Nice.
That's cool. Yeah, because the Rethink is a national Berkshire thing, right, Trish? And we have our own local side of it.
Yeah, so basically we have our own local chapter, but the night of our cocktail party on Sunday night, there's a Rethink cocktail party pairing with ours. So I know agents are going to do both, but the Rethink is amazing. And what I love about our organization is, my understanding is, it used to be driven as an age-related kind of our younger folks, probably all of you that are on the screen. But they've opened that up where even my 30-year veteran in the office goes to these Rethink events. It's really recharging your batteries with the education. The last one I went to was amazing and had like 6 rooms of education, and you rotated every 20 minutes out in our West office. Fantastic.
Yeah, I was going to say, we saw you there at that one, and that was a great thing for new agents, old agents, people just getting in, people that have been in, just to get tips and tricks on what other people are doing and collaborate a little bit. And
I also hear there's a rumor that the Rethink in June will be at North Park, and the West Penn wagon will be making an appearance. So
I got called out on Wednesday at my meeting by 2 Rethink Council members saying that Tom Birko and West Penn Financial are sponsoring the June 10th picnic. So the wagon will be there.
Aren't you out of town? Aren't you out of town on June 10th?
Ryan, I can't keep telling people I'm going out of town. I'm going out of town next week for my honeymoon. I'm going to Park City I'm actually going to officiate that wedding. Yeah. Everybody should be wanting to do that. Wanting me to officiate the wedding.
Trish, last thing. So anyone out there that wants to become a real estate agent, okay, they need to talk to you. How the heck do they find you? Where are you at? How do they get a hold of you?
So you can reach me 412-498-7565, Fronczak at tparasol.com. My office, 412-367-8000. I'm on Facebook. I'm public, not private. You can find me. But it's an easy process to get started. We run a partnership program for the classes. But I think more importantly is for you to invest in a discussion with me of our training afterwards. It's boring, the stuff prior, but it's the after. We just hired a couple of new folks, and Ryan sends out his welcome letter from himself, let's meet up, because most first timers work with buyers. And Ryan and I have that pretty well down pat working with our newbies. But our training program is probably more important for you for us to talk about, because to get you started up and running as quick as possible. But would love to have that opportunity to work with anybody who's looking to get into a career, full-time or part-time.
Awesome. And if you're up in the north, you're on McKnight Road, you're rolling past Outback, Trish's office is right there, right next to Outback. So stop in, say hi, and get in the real estate world if you want to. So that's all I have for today. Trish, thank you.
Thanks for the invite.
Happy Friday, safe travels to Vegas, win some money, put a future on the Buffalo Bills for your husband next year. Next year is the year.
90 to 24 is 34 years later. There's always hope.
There you go. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.